Hello, Captains, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Star Trek Online on the Romulan Faction, playing as a Reman character. In the last mission, we made a choice: help a colony or help the tal'shiar. And while we tried to do both, the tal'shiar caught us. However, it actually made us a little bit stronger with Sela in the end. And in the end, that's the direction we want to go. Now, I mentioned in the last episode that I was taking some damage, so I went ahead and came back here to New Romulus and healed myself and all my bridge officers. We are all healed now, and I got myself some of these major regenerators so that if we are out on the field, I can heal myself or my bridge officers very easily from critical injuries and that sort of thing. I don't know if I'm going to need minor regenerators or if major regenerators will take care of every type of damage, but we will find out. Also, I have these large hypos that I bought. I got 99 of them. As you can see, they increase your hit points or your health, and I can have this equipped in my hotbar here. So now when I'm low on health in combat, I can actually hit my hypo for some health recovery there, which may be necessary because remember, we are playing on advanced difficulty in the game. So I've never had to do that before on any of my playthroughs, because typically on normal difficulty you do not take any injuries, first of all, and I've never really had a problem with my health too much. But on this character this time, I am having a little bit more difficulty with that raised difficulty level. So let's go to the next mission now. Still under In Shadows here. We did Cloak and Dagger last time, and now it's time for Revelation. All of the doors are open, and you can finally search for the true story of the destruction of your homeworld. So this is going to be us now having all the command codes or whatever. Our security level was raised in the last mission, so that's interesting. Let's hail. You have complete access to our data, Subcommander. That is a great deal of knowledge and a great deal of responsibility. Use it wisely. I'd like you to begin looking for anomalies. There is a mole somewhere in the tal'shiar working for the Romulan Republic. Find them. Wouldn't that mole be me? You know, why don't they... I don't understand why they don't consider me as that mole. I'm brand new. I just came into the tal'shiar, and now they're giving me all this wonderful access, which they should not entrust me to. Yet they are. They are very entrusting in this game. Anyway, we're going to get a dynamic reroute impulse engine. We'll see how that compares to what we currently have. It sounds interesting. And then a choice of one of these consoles here. Let's accept. We need to speak with Tova and Kev, but we need to go to the Iota Pavonis sector block. Interesting that to speak to Tovan, we have to go to Iota Pavonis since he's on our bridge officer team, but whatever. Okay, let's do that. Let's beam up. Holy crap. The heck. Let's get out of here. This guy wants trouble. And I will warp right through you. Alright, so we're going way up here to Iota Pavonis. That is near the Hobus system. That is the Hobus system. What? Wait. Go to sector block. Okay, yeah. Which is the Hobus system. So we're going to the heart of it all. The heart of the Romulan destruction. I almost said the Romulan construction, and then I almost said deconstruction. It's more like destruction. So we are traveling here, very slow, of course. We are at warp 7.78, though. So we are increasing in warp speed, but yeah, 7.78 where we currently are. Moving about a little bit faster than at the beginning of the game, anyway. And we are Subcommander 22. Let's see, we did get ramming speed at 22, and I don't think that I added it to my hotbar. So it probably did it by itself. Yep, there it is right there. That's ramming speed. So I'm just going to move it aside here. Probably not something I'll use very often or at all, but I'll just put it over there. It does heavy kinetic damage when you ram a ship, basically. It also kills you, so yeah, that's the thing. What else did we get? We got, that was it, ramming speed. When we hit 23, we get some more duty officers. Speaking of which, I need to be looking at what I can do in terms of marauding. I've got 6 going right now, so that's good. And I have not yet dedicated any to active powers. So you have here, somewhere, you have active space and active ground duty officers. I don't have any set to active yet. And that's mostly because most of the bridge officers or duty officers I have are common duty officers. I got maybe a couple of greens and a couple of blues, but most are common. And I would rather have like a rare or very rare if I was going to assign one to an active power. So I'll have to wait until I get some more duty officers and upgrade that. Slowly making our way there. I actually don't remember this mission. I've played the Romulan Faction once before, but it was several years ago, and I really don't remember every single mission. I've only done them once. So this is an opportunity for me to revisit them and remember them because it's been so long. So I don't know what's going to happen in this mission. I know that the mission after this one, I believe, mind game. That one is real trippy. That one we are stuck in our own mind and we have to like get out, but things are really crazy because we are in our head. I've been sifting through all of the data we have access to now. I've noticed a pattern that may prove interesting. There is a lot of data that has been redacted, subverted, or just plain deleted. We should go to the Hobus system and investigate. Go to the Hobus system to begin an investigation. Well, it's a good thing I was already headed there. What do you know? It all works out. We had to go all the way to this sector block for Tovan-Kev to talk to us, even though he's standing right beside us on the bridge. Way to go, Tovan. Begin revelation. This is where we start to learn some good stuff here, so pay attention. I believe we're going to learn some good stuff, I think. If we're going to Hobus, we'll learn some stuff, because that's where stuff happened. I know the overall arcing storyline of the game, so Hobus is very important. Pretty much the center of it all. And I guess the reason why there is a J.J. Abrams movie. Honestly, if Romulus had not have blown up, Spock would not have needed to go there. Would not have gone back in time, would not have caused the
information we found in the database points to some sort of installation in this system, but even the tal'shiar doesn't have complete information about it. This was ground zero for the supernova that destroyed the homeworld. If there's a base here, it might be connected. We'll need to stay sharp. There's a lot of radiation in the system interfering with our sensors, and debris from the blast is everywhere. I've marked some areas where we need to scan to establish a baseline.
Okay, conduct a deep space scan. There's a magnetic signature return. I placed a waypoint. So we need to check out these areas it's telling us to go visit.
We're detecting an increase in subspace distortion. Could be a cloaked ship.
Well, oh, it is. Ooh, that was a nice shot. Look how much damage I did.
We've compensated for the interference and can continue scanning. The magnetic signature return appears to be artificial.
That first shot I did was nice.
Isolated another false return. I've placed a waypoint on the map marking the area we should check out. I wonder what they're trying to keep us from finding.
I did fire on my mark, I did everything, and man, I shot them with beam overload, and they were like down more than half health. Now what?
One more scan, and I can isolate the false readings.
Man, I love our ship. I mean, it's very powerful.
I've detected another ship within the nebula, and I've placed a waypoint on the map marking the area we should check out. Let's see if we can lure them out.
Yeah, I love our setup on this ship, even though it's the only choice we really had.
This is probably an ambush. I suggest we go to yellow alert.
I wish I had a yellow alert button. Wouldn't that be cool?
Warning. Ship is under attack. Targeting shield has failed.
Ooh, I took them down. Look at that. Did Aerodex down. We've located a strong energy signature from the planetoid I've marked on the map. I suggest approaching it and doing a more in-depth scan. I can't believe I just took down that Daedaridex so easily. We are in advanced difficulty, but man, I mean, I took that thing down pretty good. There are plenty of life signs here, along with some strange electrical readings. Recommend we beam down with a full away team. Okay. Here we go. Get to use my ground abilities and maybe a hypo or two. I have that at the ready now, so that will be good. Again, I've never had to use them. I mean, maybe I did in the very first time I played this game. You know, the very first character I rolled for the running the game for the very first time. I might have used some hypos then, but otherwise, I've never used hypos any other time. I've never needed to. It's going to be interesting to use them now for a change. Hey, 8 years of playing this game, and I'm finally doing something new. That's actually quite exciting. I'm getting excited over hypos, guys. That's all I'm saying. Alright, Sub-Commander, I'm picking up some significant energy readings. I suggest we investigate the lab area and gather as much data as we can. Oh, and we've got some guards here who are in a weird position and not moving. There they go. Well, they went down real easy. I love the purple colors in here. Purple is my favorite color. And not just purple, but like ultraviolet. Ultraviolet is my favorite color. Okay, let's move on. Nothing to do in this lab. Here we go. I'm noticing they are all Riemann, so that has to mean something. Just seeing if there's anything over here. Before I activate the console, I've connected the data retrieval device, Sub-Commander. It will take some time to get everything we need, so we will need to defend the console until the download is complete. Okay. I'll cloak, you guys fight. So far, so good. Take this loot. Oh, here they come. This side instead. Ooh, we got a nice drop there. That's a rare drop. This side. One more time. Sir, it's clear that these facilities are just dedicated to studying an ancient race and their technology, but the details of the research are being deliberately obscured. There's another lab up ahead. We may be able to get more information there. Let's book it. Well, this could be something. There's another attack force coming. Defend the console, of course. Make sure we get all loots so I can salvage them. Sub-Commander, all of this strange technology is a mix of Iconian and Romulan. It's almost as if they're trying to reverse engineer Iconian technology, which is absurd unless Taurus has a source of Iconian technology to use as a basis. And if she does, could that mean there are still Iconians out there? I'm trying to read, guys. Jeez. Don't have a fight in the middle of my reading. So Iconians are the key word for today. They are studying, the tal'shiar are studying the Iconians. Does that mean they could still be out there? It is a possibility. So that's very, very important news. If you're not familiar with the Iconians, reference Star Trek The Next Generation. There's a whole episode where they discover the portals of the Iconian home planet, and it's very cool. And they are mentioned in some other episodes, and in this game particularly, they are a big thing, and they are very cool, as you will see. An ancient race. An ancient, powerful race.
So, Hakiv's dogs finally arrived. Stand down, or my guards will kill you.
Oh, really?
Do you even understand Hakiv's role in all of this?
No.
He is just as responsible for the destruction of the homeworld as I am. Perhaps more.
Oh, really?
My only goal is to help our people. Before you decide who you believe, give me a chance to explain.
You have 5 seconds, Taurus.
Give me a chance to explain.
You should know that when I first encountered Iconian technology more than 40 years ago, I was the commanding officer of the IRW Hakona. The ship was almost destroyed by an Iconian virus. It was only the intervention of a Federation ship that saved our lives. That's the TNG episode. It's a TNG episode. Hakiv was my science officer. He was as fascinated with the Iconians and their technology as I was. He encouraged my search for them. I trusted him. It was the worst mistake I've ever made. You didn't know what could happen? Hakiv deceived you, but you aren't blameless. Yeah, that one.
I didn't know.
Hakiv was the only one with whom the Alachi would communicate. They gave him the device and said that it would bring about the return of the Iconians. All we needed to do was deploy it at the right time and place. I knew that they were messengers of the Iconians, and I was so obsessed that I asked Hakiv to study the device before we released it. He told me that it would do what the Alachi said, that it was safe. I was just trying to bring a better future for our people. I didn't know. Millions are dead. Our homeworld is gone. Someone has to answer for that.
I only wanted to help our people.
I have only sought the Iconians in order to understand who they are. Their technology is so great, their empire was so vast. I thought that with their help, the Romulan Star Empire could rise to control the galaxy. I did this for our people. It was always for them. I can ensure you get a fair trial. I have friends in the Klingon Empire, or you can't blame Hakiv for something you did. So let's just back up a little bit and go over what we know here. The Alachi are the messengers of the Iconians, who apparently are still alive and meddling with things. Basically, they all tricked Hakiv and Taurus here to initiate this device. And she did, and it ended up destroying Hobus, which in turn traveled through subspace to destroy Romulus. It was all a setup. She didn't know that, neither did Hakiv, but it was a setup. So, she wanted to help our homeworld. She had good intentions, but she trusted somebody she should not have, the Alachi and the Iconians. So I'm not really sure what to answer here. I can ensure you get a fair trial. I have friends in the Klingon Empire. Do I? I don't know. You can't blame Hakiv for something you did. I mean, we are each responsible for our own actions. I think maybe it's that option. As far as my character is concerned, he wouldn't care about trying to save this person or having a fair trial. Omega, my character I'm playing, would say, you can't blame Hakiv for something you did.
I can unlock the secrets of the Iconians.
You won't have the chance to bring me to your so-called justice. You will pay for what you've done. Alright, here we go. Oh, there we go.
Surrender in the name of the tal'shiar. Put your weapons down.
Well, it's one of these all-out brawls. Hypo spray. Ooh, we knocked them all down. Look at this. We cleared out the entire place. Alright, pursue Taurus to the gate room. So they've got an Iconian gate. Let's see if we can catch her.
Let's see. Red, green, red. Tell Hakim this isn't over.
Ooh. She went through it. Oh, look at that guy hiding there. Peeking around the corner. Look at us picking them off. I wonder if the hypo can hear this. I'm going to try it. Okay. Oh, it does. It does. So the hypo can take that green crap away. Set the gate self-destruct. Yeah, let's get out of here. That's a nice little dialogue there between all my bridge officers. I like that scene. We got all of my bridge officers together. They all have their weapons pointed at me. That's not too good. But otherwise, a cool scene.
Automatic self-destruct activated. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, I'm escaping through the gate. That's it. I escaped through the gate. No idea where I'm at now. Ah, Revelation. This starts. Is this the next mission? Wait, this is the end of this mission. I could not be more pleased with your progress, Sub-Commander. There is only one other agent who has managed to infiltrate the tal'shiar so successfully. He, however, is in a position that makes him unable to report back to us. The information you're providing is vital to our quest to stop the tal'shiar. I will receive all of these things. Let's see, I don't really need any of these things, but we'll just take that.
Congratulations, Sub-Commander.
I am now a Sub-Commander 23. So we have new duty officers, but I guess we'll take care of that after this mission, probably. New duty officers complete. What else? We are on the IRW Nile, or just Nile. Just Neil, whatever. I don't know how to pronounce it. Let's add this skill. Now we're full on impulse training, which is what I wanted to be. That's really going to help us on our space battles there. That'll be quite nice. Now I can turn better, and I have faster speed in space as well. So that's cool. And at this point, we are actually ready to lead into the next mission called Mind Game. This is one of those missions at the end of Revelation where it leaves you at the starting point for the next mission. And it intends you to go ahead and play that mission immediately, because we had to travel through the Iconian Gate to escape, and so we ended up, it looks like, on a Romulan ship. Could be a tal'shiar ship. We could be captured at the moment, but that will be Mind Game, and we're not going to do it in this video. Oh no, it will be the next video. So thank you all for watching. Stay tuned for Mind Game.